Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my humble home and my humble casa in Livingston, Montana. Okay, I got one of my subscribers or viewers or whatever have you email that I want to respond to, and this was all because of a video that I made yesterday on the 16th of December of 2019 about how my YouTube channel is a failure. I guess I shouldn't have made that video, but what's done is done, and I am replying to these people that wrote me. There was like 7 or 8 people that wrote me, and I'm replying to their email letters via video. Okay, this comes to me. I'm not mentioning any last names, and I'm not mentioning any channels or anything like this, but this is one of the most heartfelt emails that I ever got in my life. One of the most well-written emails that I ever got in my life. And this is a fact, too. And this comes from a gal in California by the name of Sonia, S-O-N-I-A. Sonia, I'm terrible. Like I say, no last name here, because I don't dox people on this channel of mine. Okay, now pay attention to what Sonia's got to say, because she brought up some valid points there. I mean, this was one of these emails I must have read at least 6, 7, 8 times to make sure I understood her. Oh, and by the way, Sonia, if you do look at this email, I did find your YouTube channel because you didn't give that to me, but I'm pretty good at hunting on the internet if I have to. Okay, searching, I should say. Hi, Jim. I was watching one of your videos tonight and wanted to respond to you. Failure is subject to interpretation. You're right about that, Sonia. When you created your channel, you had a goal, which was to promote small city living. That's true. And naturalism. That's true. As a philosophy. No, that's wrong. Not as a philosophy, as life, as real life. I mean, life as it should be, okay? But anyway, we're just sparring with words here. I have passed through Livingston going east to west, and no, it is a small town. And I'm from blah, blah, blah. I'll leave that part go. By the way, I haven't made it. Listen to this. By the way, I haven't made a YouTube video of mine in several years, yet I have more subscribers than I could ever imagine. But I suspect the music and playlists, I've seen all that stuff, Sonia. I've looked at your channel. I suspect the music and the playlists I have are a major contributing factor in that. Well, probably. I don't know. Sometimes when it comes to YouTube, I don't even know what I'm doing. I just make these stupid videos, upload them, and hope for the best. I am a music person, write lyrics, compose, and sing, and that was my primary motivation when I began my channel over 10 years ago. And by the way, I did catch up with you, Sonia. I did watch one of your videos. I know what you look like. I like to know who I'm talking to, by the way. When I stopped making my own videos, I returned to college and something had to give. Understandable, trust me. And when I graduated, my life became worse. I don't know what you mean by that, but you know. So I was not enthused about making videos, nor was I about to ask for help or empathy. It is not in my character, so I weathered the storm on my own. I understand you. Believe you me, I understand you. If you measure yourself against other YouTubers in the area, I don't know what you mean by that. If you mean my geographical area, I am sure that you are successful. In my geographical area, Sonia, if that's what you're talking about, I don't know of anybody else that's making YouTube videos in this small community of Livingston, Montana. There's a few. I ran into a few people, but they don't have as many videos as I do, okay? Whatever. Perhaps doing podcasts may be the way to go if you don't want to edit too much. Sonia, I have no idea how to do a podcast. I know what they are, but I'd have to read up on them and blah, blah, blah. I don't know how to do a podcast, okay? Not not without further research, okay? But thank you very much for the advice. YouTube has given me a positive outlet, but I'm not a fan of the direction it is going in. Sonia, neither am I. But this was to be expected with growth. No, I didn't expect it. Personally, I disagree with that. Don't get uptight now, sweetheart. I'm just telling you. I never expected that YouTube was going to end up the way it is, period, like this. But anyway, that isn't the part that bugs me, though. I don't like the unchecked hate speech on there, particularly in Spanish. I don't know about the Spanish part. Sonia, now listen to me. You probably hear me saying things like casa and adios and stuff like that. The reason why is back when I was younger, I used to work with a lot of young Spanish fellows back down in southern Idaho, down that farming community. Some of my best friends were Spanish, Mexican, whatever have you. That's a fact. It's a long-winded story, but I don't want to get into it. There isn't a prejudice bone in my body when it comes to Spanish people, Mexican people, or anything like that. However, I don't dig cholos, that gang thing. I don't dig that. And I don't dig, the gangs and, what do they call them? The cartels, the Mexican cartels and all that. But the old school Spanish people, the old school Mexican people, some of the best, hardest working people on the face of this planet. Are you hearing me, Sonia? Are you hearing me? Sure you are. Okay. Although I am bilingual, some Portuguese, Italian, a little French, English, Spanish are my go-to languages. This gives me the opportunity to view YouTube in two different ways usually. I can see that. I'm lucky if I can stumble through English. I just ain't no kidding either. If I look at things from this angle, I could say that I was one of the first and few multi-bilingual content creators on YouTube. Well, good for you. Like I say, I'm lucky if I can stumble through English. That's no joke either. That put me in a different playing field because I opened myself to getting subscribers from all over the world, which is pretty cool. Yeah, pretty cool. Agree with you. And I can debate with other YouTubers in English and in Spanish. I don't debate with anybody, sweetheart. This is the way this big man works. I put out a video, then that's it. There is no debating. I might not get everything right, but I try to get things right the best that I can. I just do not debate over something I've created. Not unless it's something that's so stupid I can't weasel out of, Okay. Now, I don't say this to brag, but help to give you some perspective on failure. I guess I should have 100K subs, 100,000 subs, and yes, I did look and see how many subs you had, but I'm content with my almost 24,000. This gal that I'm talking to, ladies and gentlemen, has got 24,000 subscribers. I don't even have 4,000 because I grew it from scratch or taking content creation classes. I've never taken a creation class. I've never taken a class on the internet on anything unless it was something to do with something to do with a program or how to fix something on Windows, especially Windows, because I run Windows and Apple products both. But anyway, see, now where was I here? I can debate with other YouTubers in English and Spanish. Well, like I say, I don't debate. Now, I don't say that. Okay, I already did that. Subs, where are we at here? Oh, yeah. Taking media and acting classes in college. Okay, you took media and acting classes in college, which proved useful. I've never done any of that, which is probably stupid of me, YouTube in Spanish can become hateful real quick. This can either be because of different nationalities bickering, intercultural racism, sexism, and other things. That's just too dang bad because I don't get mixed up in none of that stuff. Porn, I'm not, but I'm just saying, okay? I'm not meaning that directly to the statement you just made. I don't get mixed up in that nonsense on the internet. That is disheartening to watch because I expect better from my community in general. I understand, Sonia, what you're saying. Not everyone in YouTube in Spanish behaves this way, though, but it is bad enough to notice, okay? Certain segments of Latin America media disseminate this and employ their associates to spread hate. I would imagine so. Hate is one of the things, Sonia, that's killing this world. Hate and destroying Mother Earth and pollution and stuff like this. And greed, money. You hearing me, sweetheart? This is stuff that I've griped about and bitched about forever here and there on my channel. This stuff is what's killing us worldwide. That's a fact, too. Okay. Okay. This also happens in American media, but it is somewhat more simple, and the topics are told from a less emotional viewpoint. In the end, the effect is just the same. You're right. Hate's hate, no matter what color you put on it. No matter if you put it on Chinese, the black people, white people, the Spanish people, hate's hate. The impact is spelled different. I don't know what you mean by that, but contrary to what the media says about certain people being victims during this political era, that is not what I have encountered when I look at social media and deal with people on the street. There is a lot of hostility and clannish attitude. Trust me, young lady, I know exactly what you're saying. It's permeated throughout society. It's even up here in Montana, in certain places, with the cliquey groups, the cliquey yuppies and stuff like that. This step right here, ladies and gentlemen, hate and all this, what this young lady, what Sonia's talking about, this kind of stuff right here is detrimental to the human race. I don't care how you live this. Okay, now I realize I'm screwing up here. Okay, I would love to see, that right here. Let me get this part straight. Sonia, thank you very much for this, sweetheart. You couldn't have said this any better. I would love to see peace restored and return to a time where people are more compassionate and thoughtful towards one another. Amen, young lady. Frankly, I am tired of seeing the sewer of hate. So am I. I'm a Vietnam veteran. I know all about this stuff. The world needs a colonic and maybe a start over. Hope you have a restful night. The only way I was going to have a restful night tonight, Sonia, is if I created this video. Now, I realize this thing is very long-winded, but Sonia, that was one of the better videos emails that I've ever gotten. I understood everything that you said, even though I mumbled through this, but I hope that you see this video. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you very much for visiting me in my home here in Livingston, Montana. Take care of yourselves. We shall see you on down the trail. Adios, my friends.